Hey guys, I want to show you something. See, this is my wife just bought some new plants to go. Lavender, so good. I don't know what the names of all these are, but she's planting them in the garden down by the pool. And the reason she's doing that is because we are getting our home ready for the small group of people who are going to be gathering here in May for the field. That's the name of our upcoming adventure coaching intensive. And it's going to be one of the smallest events I've done in, I guess, almost 10 years now. The other time I did an event this small, there'll be a handful of people here that we'll be in conversation with for a week. The last time I did an event this small was in Costa Rica. I had 4 clients, and they were there with me for a whole week. We ate together, we coached together. I made a joke saying that, like, the only time that I had to call my kids was while I was on the toilet. That's how much time we spent together. But you know, when we did that, everybody there was like trying to make their business work, trying to like make enough money to just doing what they love. And it was a week of talking about how to make money through love, doing what you love. Same theme. Funny that. Fast forward to now, I don't know how many years, maybe it's like 6 years, 7 years later, I guess. 3 out of the 4 are millionaires. Bought their dream homes, some of them multiple homes around the world. I mean, it's like, if I could just take a snapshot of their life today and go back to that retreat in Costa Rica and be like, guys, trust me, this is your life in whatever years from now. It's not going to happen overnight, but what we're doing here is laying the foundation of a way of seeing yourself and a way of understanding and a way of meeting the world that will make you millionaires doing what you love. And they all live an incredibly free life too. One of them works 5 hours a week. One of them doesn't even really work. Money works for them. The other is an incredible thought leader who has thousands of people following them. And so all in different ways it's turned out. But how fun would that be to have, like, if I had a DeLorean with a flux capacitor in it, I would go back to my clients' lives when I first met them and just show them what it's like. Now, 3 out of 4, right? It's not everybody, and it's not going to happen with everybody, because it also depends on like what you bring to the table and how you meet that. But I do think that when we have the opportunity for the depth of intimacy that we're going to have here at the field, and like I had in Costa Rica at that retreat many years ago, which is not something that I do very often. Like, if you want to come out and do a private retreat here, you can stay in our guest house. You can pay for that. I do that sometimes with clients, but it's not very often that I do a group retreat, which is a much reduced fee, essentially, for that long amount of time together, especially with this few people, which means when it's that few people, what does that mean? That means that the amount of time that we get to spend in direct conversation is that much greater. And therefore, I can have that much more impact. It's just more intimate. Intimacy creates more of an emotional experience of the insights. There's more direct, like, laser and surgical breakthrough that occurs in that short amount of time. Short amount of time meaning a span of a week, but there's an intense amount of time that the conversation is present for you as well. And so I say, this is my prophecy, that out of the handful of people who are coming here to this retreat here in our home, that there will be millionaires made this week. And they will make that money doing only what they love. They will make it having more free time. They will make it having a more free and liberated way of being. They will make it through being more of who they are. They will make it through having more fun. They will make it by saying no to more of the things that they don't want. And they will make it through giving the gifts that they have within them that they truly want to give, but right now maybe feel a little bit held back, and they're not sure how to do it, or there's just some fear in the way, or whatever it is. That will occur. Mark my words, this video will be published. We can come back to it in so many years and have a laugh about it, that you saw this video and then you decided to come and be one of the last few people that sign up. There's only going to be 1 or 2 more people that sign up at this point. We're almost less than a month now till the event here in May. Unless you're living in Hawaii, maybe there's somebody who'll make a last minute decision here. But most people, if they're going to book their travel, it's going to happen this week or next, right? So you'll be one of the people that watch this video, sign up, and then come to the event, have the conversations that create a new sense of possibility in you, that create a new trajectory for your life. That life will live itself out. You'll have an incredible, you'll be living a dream. Like literally, I could say it this way, 3 out of the 4 clients now are living the dream. As the 4th one, I don't know, we haven't been in touch recently, so maybe they are a millionaire, maybe they are living their dream if that's their dream, but at least 3 out of 4 are not just making money. It's actually, as I always say, love money, right? Like money that you make through love. It's not just about what the money can buy you and the freedom and the experiences and all that and the house and the whatever for your family and providing. It's also about how you feel when you go to bed at night, how you feel when you wake up in the morning, how you feel when you look out at your land or your home or whatever the things are that you've bought, to know that the money that you used to buy that thing came from loving people and doing only what you love. That to me makes the whole thing so much sweeter. And that's in here in our living room. You can't really see in, we're outside. That's what we'll be creating for a week. It's what my wife Kalpna and I have been doing since before we met, but together for 15 years. It's what I coach and teach people in every single day. And it's what you and I will be in conversation about for hours upon end, through our meal together. And if you join us on Friday for a long hike through one of the most incredible hikes you've ever been on in your life, guaranteed, unless you've been to Mars. And that will change you forever. So if you are that person, if you're listening to this right now and you've been thinking about coming, and I'm telling you, do not miss this opportunity. It will be a long time. Maybe, I don't know if I'll ever have an event this small again, because I'm about to launch a massive advertising campaign to reach a lot more people. And the more people I have contact with, the more that are going to be willing to come all the way out here to Hawaii. I know it's a big ask. I know it's far. I know that most people are not going to justify it. It's too far. It's too long of a trip, blah, 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 blah. But it's when if you're a person who's like, no, I could do that right now. I could fit that in my life. I could make that happen. It's a little scary, but I could make it happen. Then don't wait. Don't hesitate. Just join us. You will thank yourself. Maybe you'll also thank me. But I promise you that you will thank yourself for it. Both by the end of the week that you're here. Actually, you'll thank yourself the moment you book the ticket. That part, that's a spontaneous result. And you'll thank yourself again by the end of the week here. And then, of course, in the years to come, when you look back on it, every single one of those clients, I know that if I ask them, they've told me in different ways before, if I ask them about that retreat, because they've reflected on it, it's like, that was a turning point. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for that. I know they would all say that. So I love you, and I look forward to seeing you in the field if you're the one listening to this. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.